Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and today we have the March end of the month reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome guys, I hope you guys are doing good amongst the craziness that's going on. Crazy times we're living in, right? Didn't think that I would live through a pandemic. I thought I would live through something crazy. Also, by the way, I've kind of been predicting this for a very long time. I've been saying that I've been having dreams that something really bad was gonna happen to a lot of people and it was gonna happen sometime this year. I knew that much. I didn't know. I thought we were gonna get like bombed or something. That's what I thought it was, which the year's just getting started, so who really knows, you know? But yeah, I really think that this could be what I had been predicting. I didn't know what it was specifically. I just knew that it was gonna affect a lot of people. I remember saying that. I remember saying that specifically, like, I don't know what it is, but it's just gonna affect a lot of people, like worldwide. So here we are in March. Stay safe, guys. Don't do anything stupid. But again, live your life. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do with your life because it's yours. It's your body, it's your life. You can do what you want with it. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started with your reading. So remember that these are going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So I recommend that you check out your other placements as well to get a better idea as to how the end of the month is going to go for you. What else? Oh yeah, and then remember, keep in mind that these videos are a lot shorter than your main monthly reading, which is already posted. And if you didn't go watch your main monthly reading for March, go watch that first and then come back here, okay? So this is going to be for the end of the month of March for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. We're going to take a look at what is something that you don't see coming. What is coming up for Gemini that they are unaware of? What's coming for the end of the month of March for Geminis that they do not see coming? What does Gemini not see coming towards the end of the month of March? Seven of Cups in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. Okay, so either you want to, let me get comfy. So either you're wanting to communicate with someone or someone's wanting to communicate with you. Or there is something that you want or someone or something wants you, but you're either at a distance or you're unsure. You're not sure if you should make a move, or they're not sure if they should make a move. Someone wants something or someone. Whether it's you, Gemini, or the cross watcher that's watching this, or the energy that's coming in towards you, place it where it needs to be placed. But it's almost like, I feel like someone, so I'm just gonna describe a situation, okay? And if I say that it's you and it's not you, then it could be someone else looking at you this way. But I feel like you guys are looking at someone or something, an option, and I think that you guys were really enamored with this option. This was an option that looked really good, sounded really good, looked good on paper, in theory, an idea. It was like, yeah, this is great, I should do this, I should pursue this thing, I should pursue this person. But something either blocked off communication with them, or it's your own self that's getting in the way with this communication. So I feel like towards the end of the month, you're wanting to go towards something, you're wanting to move towards something, but the Hermit, although you want to go towards something, you want to pursue something, someone, I feel that deep down inside, you know, or you're gonna realize deep down inside towards the end of the month, that right now it's either two things. Either it's just time for you to go into hermit mode, for you to just chill and not because of what's going on, but for you to do more self-exploration, or you're gonna realize that the person or thing that you're wanting to pursue, they need to go on their own self-journeying, self-exploration, or you're gonna realize that they are. I really feel like it's a person. I think it's a person. So I think, so towards the end of the month, two things. It could either be that someone wants to approach you, someone really wants to pursue you, And then they're going to either realize two things: that they are not in the right place with themselves to pursue you, or they're going to realize that you still are on this self journey and they don't want to bother you, so they're just going to leave it. Vice versa. It could be that you really want someone or something and you want to pursue it. And again, it could be either two things. It could either be that the Hermit is saying that you are going to realize when you go to try to approach this person, you're going to realize that maybe they're in a higher state of consciousness than where you're at right now, and you kind of just see them doing their own thing and you want to respect it so that you won't bother them. And vice versa, you might feel like you are just good on your own and you're just doing your own thing, and you know what, as much as you would like to pursue this thing, as much as you would like to pursue this person, whatever it is, you're kind of like, you know what, I think I should just take a little bit more time to just be with myself and to just grow and learn and know more about who I am. Okay, so that's something that's going to be unexpected that you don't see coming. Is this? It's the realization, because I feel like the 8 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse, that want, that desire to communicate or go towards someone or something, I feel like that's already there. I think the realization, the thing that you don't see coming, is that you're going to realize that you shouldn't reach out because either they're in a better place or you're in a better place. Does that make sense? So either way, and I feel like that's kind of like, not heartbreaking, but that's kind of like, oh, like when you really want something, but also like, if that is what it is, Gemini, major respect, because you would be, and I feel like you guys would be the sign that would have that realization. You guys would be the ones to be like, you know what, I really want this, but I'm good right now. I don't want to let I don't want to let this situation potentially ruin what I have, or vice versa. I see that they're doing really great in their life, and I don't want to potentially, ruin it or just even distract them from their own self journey. So I feel like it's a very respectful, it's a very unexpected decision, because I feel like whatever it is that you want, this thing that you want to go towards, is the desire is strong, or the pull is strong to go towards it. So major respect for like having that like self-containment to be like, no, you know what? I feel like they deserve better, or I deserve better, whatever it is. It's a choice of either respect or self-respect, and kind of both. So I love that. We're going to take a look at where you should be putting your focus. Let's use this deck. So for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. My shoulder is really hurting me. So for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, end of the month of March, where does Taurus... Oh, did I say Taurus? Gemini, sorry. Gemini, Jesus. I just did the Taurus reading, that's why. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements at the end of the month of March, where does the focus need to be? Where should their focus go? I heard towards your happiness. And it's funny because I said towards your happiness, and I look up, and as soon as I looked up, I think that you can, maybe you'll be able to see it, but you see the sun in the reflection, not at the bottom, but in the reflection. I saw it in the reflection. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a sun in there, and I saw it right when I said that you guys should focus on your happiness, focus on the things that make you happy. So where should the focus be for Taurus? Or for Gemini, Sun, Moon, oh my gosh, am I okay? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I keep saying Taurus. Their energy is like lingering, I feel like. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with the Taurus. That could have been the person that you wanted to go towards. Or you might have Taurus in your chart somewhere. Because I keep saying it, like, geez. We have the Strength card in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Gemini, you really need to focus on getting your stamina back up. And in the way that I mean that, I feel like maybe months ago, you were able to take on a lot more than you are now. I feel like nowadays, you might be getting overwhelmed very easily. You might be getting overwhelmed very easily because you might be doing a lot. Like, you might be doing a lot to keep yourself busy. And I feel like the busyness is a distraction. That's what I'm picking up on. Not good. It's good to be busy if you're being productive. It's not good to be busy just for the sake of being busy, or for the sake of avoiding paying attention or giving energy to something. You have to figure out how to be productive while also not giving energy to things you know you shouldn't. Does that make sense? Because just being busy for the sake of busyness or for the sake of a distraction from things you don't want to focus on, it's a waste of energy. You're just exhausting your fuel source, and then you're depleted. Because there's things that you want, Page of Cups. There are things, you have desires, you have dreams, you have goals, but you are lacking currently, meaning it will change, Gemini. Currently, you are lacking the strength, the stamina to be able to actually go and pursue these dreams and these wishes and these things that you desire. And things will change when you give yourself that time to replenish your fuel. When you give yourself that time to regroup, to rest, to put yourself first, to focus on the things that make you happy, to etc., etc., etc. And mainly, more importantly, to be productive rather than just be busy. When you find the difference between busyness and productivity, and you start becoming productive versus being busy, that is when things will change. That's when you'll feel like you can run a mile. That's when you'll have the strength and the stamina to make that offer, to pursue that person, to do that thing, right? So I'm really getting that. I feel like I kind of want to say that Hermit energy is more geared towards you. I think that you guys need to focus a little bit more on yourselves right now, and a little bit more on self-discovery, and just rejuvenating yourself, just taking the time to be with yourself and heal from things that you need to heal from, regroup, rethink your strategies, and just take some more time to yourself before making any decisions or movement, okay? And I'm getting that you guys are just too exhausted and depleted anyways to really make movement if you wanted to. And I think that's a big realization that you're also having at the end of the month, is that like there are so many things that you want to do, but if you deplete your energy from all these activities that you're doing to stay busy, you don't have enough energy to pursue the things that make you happy, right? Because you've exhausted all that energy on the busy, I have to stay busy so I can distract myself from the things I don't want to focus on. And then now I finally have a chance to pursue the thing I'm happy about, or the thing that I want, but now I don't have any more energy, I'm already drained. So just be cautious of that. Let's gonna pull an oracle card for your closing message. So for the spirits that guide, watch over, and advise Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. For the end of the month of March, what is the closing message that the guides have for Gemini? I'm just gonna say this because this is what I heard and saw, so maybe it has a special significance to someone. I don't know what they mean, but I just heard stay blue. So I don't know if that is... It feels like it's a... It feels like it's a masculine energy. This energy feels like it's someone that passed away. It's coming through as a spirit that passed away, and he's saying stay blue. So I don't know if you guys had a friend that passed away that told you that. I don't know why. They say stay blue. Feels like a younger energy, like in their 20s or something, maybe early 30s, but feels young. Young masculine energy saying to stay blue. That could just be for a specific person. So the closing message is eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. I think that your guides are relaying this message as a reassurance for you. I feel that you worry a lot of whether you will find love and whether you will find happiness, Gemini. I feel like that could be something that's on your mind a lot. That could be what that Seven of Cups was with the options, that you are looking at all the options and you're trying to find which path, which choice leads to happiness, which path, which choice leads to love. But you're missing the point. I feel like you're really, really missing the point. I feel like whether you're spiritual, religious, or whatever, and maybe you're not, I feel like you guys, those of you that are watching this, and I always say Geminis are magical, Geminis are mystical to me. I feel like you guys have so much ability and capability to look past what's happening in the physical. But I think that a lot of physically limiting beliefs and systems that are already set in place and that you may have grew up in have really restricted your ability to see past it, have really restricted and limited your vision, your love, your happiness. Because pure love, pure happiness, pure joy, those things know no bounds. There's no limits, there's no restrictions. It's endless, it's infinite. And I think that that is something that is part of your hermit's journey, is part of your personal journey in this lifetime, is to discover how to melt down those barriers, how to take the chains off of love, how to just be this boundless, infinite source of love and peace and happiness. So ultimately, I feel like your guys' goal in life is enlightenment. You're on the pursuit of enlightenment. And it's hard to be on the pursuit of enlightenment when you're chasing after someone or something, because there is a sense, a smell of codependence in that air. Right, Gemini? I don't know why I'm talking so like, I don't even know. I'm talking very different for your guys' video, so you guys have some very educated spirit guides. The number at the top is 24, so the number 24, 2, 4, or 6 could be very significant towards the end of the month, so watch out for those numbers. But yeah, your guides are just letting you know that you are that infinite source of love. We all are, right? Because we're all love and light, right? Everyone says that, and it's true. We're all just made of light. We're all just beings of light that are temporarily here living this experience in these human bodies. And I think part of it, you know, when everyone says that they're seeking enlightenment, is seeking the knowledge that will transcend our human form, that will raise our consciousness so high that we just shed this skin and we just become that true origin of what we are, which is just this light, this energy, this source that knows no bounds, knows restrictions, no limits. You guys are definitely on a very big journey in this lifetime. Very, very big journey. I feel like you guys are going to have a very big impact on the world. And I feel like a lot of you guys actually are going to become very well known as well for whatever practices or whatever it is that you preach about. I feel like you guys will become very well known once you start to put that message out there, because I feel like a lot of you guys have not. Alrighty, Geminis, that was your reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it resonated with you guys and helps you in any way, shape, or forms. I know that a lot of us are staying in our homes, so if you guys would like to share my channel with any of your friends that are like bored or just like, you know, maybe even people that are not interested in tarot, I'm always down to change the mind of a skeptic, so send them on over. I really, really appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And again, I hope that I gave you some insights. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information to do so is going to be in the description box down below. And yeah, just send me an email and we'll talk all about it. I always tell everyone my advice is always free. My services are not, okay? But my advice is, so if you just want to email me and get some of my personal advice, I'm more than happy to give that to you, especially during these times where things are really crazy and people are freaking out about a lot of things. My advice is always free, always. But if you want a reading, that's a whole nother thing, okay? That is that on that. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.